Hey, what's up, Deezus? Quick demo video for you for your Aniflex. Last Aniflex for me for the week. I think this is the third one I've done, but you know, just got this done this morning. It's installed with the Proffie V2, 2-button setup, obviously, right? So your activation switch is up here, and then your auxiliary switch is down here. Like all of these, what I do for the bottom one is I will put some E6000 on the threads, and then I will clock this guy exactly where I need it to be, because if you tighten it down all the way, the tactile switch won't engage, right? So I put some E6000 on there, put it where I need it, and then let it sit so it stays there for you and you don't have to worry about it. I did shave down your blade retention screw a little bit, so that's this guy right here. CCSabers LEDs in there. And then you've got a removable chassis. I did not bring the tool out here with me so I've got this small tool that I make to help you just screw this on and take it off. I've got my printers going right now on some other things, but I will print one of those out for you before I send this out today. So I'll just do this with my fingers and it'll still be all right, right? So we want to unscrew this guy. You'll see your speaker there, and then your chassis slides out. And we'll put this off to the side. And here's your chassis. So removable battery, spring side, your negative. You've got your Proffie board right there. It is taped down, but it is a press fit down into the shelf. I'm just throwing some art tape on these guys lately to see, or to show people why I put that indentation in the chassis right here. And that is to hold that piece of art tape. It's exactly 1/4 inch wide. So that's what we use there in case this loses the press fit over time. 28mm Smuggler's Outpost Elite speaker back here. It says 7 chambers Aniflex over here in Arabesh, and then it says CCSabers over here for me, right? So we'll throw a battery in this guy.
Well, you owe me one, and not for saving your skin for the 10th time.
I got all the sound font, the 5 sound fonts that you sent me, but one of them, the chosen one from CCSabers, had a hero and a villain version, so they're both on here. So technically you have 6. So once you put that battery in, you can put this in here any way you want. You don't have to have it facing straight up. You just need to make sure that this PCB is going in first, because that's what makes contact with those 14 pins in there, right? That's what we're doing there. So we'll throw this in, goes right in. And then you can take this pommel cap and put it on. This is what actually pushes the chassis forward and engages it into those 14 pins. So this needs to be tightened as tight as it will go, right? And actually is a little awkward doing it with my fingers, but that's how I've been testing it all morning, so we'll get through it. I make a tool so that you can use that. It's easier, first of all, and then also you don't scratch your chrome by using some other kind of, you know, like tweezers or something. You don't want to do that. So those 14 pins are engaged. They're engaged about right here or so. Yeah, about right there. You've got, so you got motion controls. Auxiliary down here. And then you twist off, or you could just come over here and tap the activation. And then tap it again to turn it off. And then for your soundtracks, you just hold this down for 1 second and let go. And then do the same thing to turn it off. 1 second and let go. And we'll throw a blade in here. I did lock down the 2 requests that you had for your sound font. So the ignition sound font on here has the blade style that comes with it. It's programmed in. And then your Rogue Vader also has a slow ignition. This is programmed for a KR strip blade. So when you get that, you shouldn't have any issues. On the off chance that you want to change something in the future or whatever, there is a copy of your config file on your SD card, so you can see exactly what I did there. Takes a 7/8 inch blade. We'll go to the next sound font.
Darth Vader.
that by holding down your power for a second and letting go. Next one. Ignition. We'll do that one more time. So this is the blade style provided by Brian Connor that is part of the package when you buy the sound font.
Are you a Jedi? I am.
Then I think this is Rogue Vader.
Lord Vader.
And this one has a slow ignition. You will find, you'll see it a lot better on a full length blade, but you can see it good here too. My test blade's only like, 18 inches, but and then I left the stock fonts on here for you.
Team C.
Just like that. And then we'll just take the blade up. So you see everything's working like it should. Hopefully you're satisfied with the blade ignition on the Rogue Vader, and then the ignition blade style, right? So that one's pretty cool. Obviously they look better on full length blades. I'll probably end up making a 7/8 inch blade here pretty quick, just a 2-footer, so that I have a test blade. I've been holding off on that, and it seems like more and more I need one. I just never needed one before. So, but anyway, to get to your battery, what you want to do is just come over here and unscrew this guy. After the first turn and a half, the pins aren't engaged anymore, and so it becomes a lot easier to unscrew. And then with the tool that I give you, it's super easy, right? So you just slide this guy right out, and then we come over here to the positive side next to the speaker. Just pop it right out with our fingers, just like that. And then we'll put it back in here for safekeeping. So that's your Saber. Let me know if you got any questions. If not, it's early enough today that, most likely I could probably get this out in the mail to you today. All right, thanks, man.